For over 2 decades, a bright star made by human hands has been circling our planet. This star is the International Space Station, or ISS. It represents one of the greatest achievements in the history of global cooperation. The first pieces of the station were launched into space in 1998. Since November of 2000, people have continuously lived and worked there, floating high above the Earth. This long, unbroken stay in space is a record. It shows what we can accomplish when nations come together to pursue a common goal. The station is a partnership between the United States, Russia, Europe, Japan, and Canada, a symbol of peace and shared dreams. The ISS is more than just a structure of metal and wires. It is a home in the cosmos. Astronauts from many different countries have floated through its modules, sharing meals, conducting experiments, and looking down at our beautiful blue world. Imagine waking up and seeing continents and oceans pass by beneath you every 90 minutes. This unique perspective has a profound effect on those who experience it, often making them feel more connected to all of humanity. The station itself is a marvel of engineering, a sprawling complex the size of a football field, assembled piece by piece in the harsh environment of space. Living and working on the ISS has taught us invaluable lessons about long-duration spaceflight. We have learned how to build complex structures in orbit and how to keep life support systems running for years on end. The presence of a permanent crew means that someone is always there to fix problems, upgrade systems, and ensure the station remains a safe place for its inhabitants. This constant human oversight has been crucial to its long-term success. The station serves as a vital stepping stone, providing the knowledge and experience we need to one day venture further to the Moon, Mars, and beyond. The international aspect of the ISS cannot be overstated. It was born from a desire to unite former rivals in a peaceful, scientific endeavor after the Cold War. Astronauts and cosmonauts who might have once been on opposing sides now train together, work side by side, and rely on each other for their very survival. This collaboration has built strong bonds between space agencies and nations, fostering a spirit of trust and mutual respect. The ISS is a powerful reminder that when we look beyond our borders and work together, we can achieve extraordinary things for the benefit of everyone back on Earth. The International Space Station is not just a home in orbit, it is a world-class scientific laboratory. The unique environment of microgravity, where things are nearly weightless, allows for experiments that are impossible to conduct on Earth. Over its lifetime, the station has hosted more than 4,000 different research projects from scientists all over the world. These studies have led to thousands of scientific publications and have produced breakthroughs that improve our daily lives. From medicine to materials, science, the research done 250 miles above our heads has had a far-reaching impact on our planet. One of the most important areas of research is human health. Scientists study how the human body adapts to living without gravity. This helps us understand problems like bone density loss and muscle weakening, which are similar to the effects of aging on Earth. This knowledge is not only crucial for planning future, long-term missions to Mars, but also helps in developing treatments for osteoporosis and other age-related ailments. Furthermore, researchers have used the station to grow protein crystals of higher quality than is possible on the ground. This has helped in designing more effective drugs to fight diseases like cancer. Beyond human biology, the station is a platform for countless other discoveries. Scientists have used it to test new materials, such as creating ultra-pure optical fibers that could make internet communications much faster. They have studied the behavior of fire in microgravity, leading to improved fire safety standards on Earth and in space. The station has also been used to sequence DNA in orbit for the first time, a critical capability for diagnosing astronaut illnesses and identifying any potential extraterrestrial life in the future. Even growing food in space, like lettuce and radishes, has provided important data for sustainable agriculture. The ISS also provides a unique vantage point for observing our own planet. Instruments mounted on the station's exterior constantly monitor Earth's oceans, atmosphere, and land. This data helps scientists track climate change, monitor natural disasters like hurricanes and wildfires, and manage natural resources such as fresh water. Looking outward, the station is also a platform for astronomy, studying cosmic rays, dark matter, and other mysteries of the universe. Every experiment, big or small, adds another piece to the vast puzzle of science, expanding our understanding of the world around us and our place within the cosmos. All great journeys must eventually come to an end. After more than 3 decades of service, the International Space Station is planned for retirement. The current plan is to guide the station out of orbit in the year 2030. Like a ship being gracefully retired, the ISS will perform a final controlled descent. It will be carefully maneuvered to re-enter Earth's atmosphere over a remote and uninhabited part of the Pacific Ocean, often called the spacecraft cemetery. This careful process ensures that the station ends its mission safely, without posing any risk to people or property on the ground. The decision to deorbit the station is based on its age. Like any complex machine, the ISS has a finite lifespan. Its structures and systems have been exposed to the harsh environment of space for a very long time. The constant cycling between extreme heat and cold, combined with impacts from tiny space debris, slowly wears down the station's components. While it has been maintained and upgraded for years, it will eventually become too expensive and difficult to keep it operating safely. Planning a controlled end allows NASA and its partners to retire the station on their own terms, preserving its legacy as a successful and safe mission. Preparing for this final maneuver is a complex task. NASA has awarded a contract to SpaceX to develop a special vehicle, called the United States Deorbit vehicle. This powerful craft will attach to the ISS and act like a giant brake, firing its engines to slow the station down. This will cause its orbit to decay in a predictable way. The operation will be a major undertaking, costing around $1 billion to ensure it is executed perfectly. It is a fittingly grand procedure to conclude the mission of one of humanity's most ambitious engineering projects, a final, carefully choreographed act in its long and storied performance. While saying goodbye to the ISS will be a sad moment for many, its retirement marks a necessary step forward. The station has served its purpose magnificently, providing a platform for science and international partnership for a generation. Its legacy is not just in the data it collected, but in the path it paved for the future. The end of the ISS mission is not the end of human presence in low Earth orbit. Instead, it signals the beginning of a new and exciting chapter, one where the lessons learned from the ISS will be used to build the next generation of destinations in space. As the era of the International Space Station draws to a close, a new and vibrant future is already taking shape. NASA's plan is not to abandon low Earth orbit, but to transition to a new model. Instead of owning and operating its own space station, the agency will become a customer. It will purchase services and book missions on space stations that are owned and operated by private companies. This approach is modeled on the success of NASA's commercial cargo and crew programs, which have used companies like SpaceX to transport supplies and astronauts to the ISS, saving taxpayer money and stimulating a new space economy. This vision is already becoming a reality. NASA is actively encouraging the development of these new commercial outposts through its commercial LEO development program. Several companies, such as Axiom Space and Sierra Space, are designing and building their own modules and stations. Some of these companies plan to first attach their modules to the ISS, allowing them to test their systems while the station is still operational. Then, just before the ISS is retired, these modules will detach and become free-flying, independent commercial space stations, ensuring a seamless transition and a continuous human presence in orbit. This new ecosystem in space will be more diverse than ever before. We may see not just one station, but multiple stations in orbit, each serving different purposes. Some might be dedicated to scientific research and manufacturing, while others could cater to space tourism or even filmmaking. This opens up low Earth orbit to more people and more industries than ever before. At the same time, other nations are also expanding their presence in space. China's Tiangong space station is already operational and has been continuously crewed for years, serving as another important platform for science and exploration in orbit. The future of humanity in space looks incredibly bright and full of opportunity. The legacy of the ISS is the foundation upon which this future is being built. It taught us how to live and work together in space, and it inspired a new generation to reach for the stars. Now, as we prepare to pass the torch to a new fleet of commercial stations, we are not just continuing that legacy, we are expanding it. The sky is no longer the limit, it is an open frontier, filled with endless possibilities for discovery, innovation, and collaboration for all of humanity.